Hey, how's it going, everyone? I'm gonna turn this around. I've been facing the wrong way. I'm like, why am I not seeing myself? Right. How's everyone doing tonight? I just thought I would say hi, see how people are holding up out there. I'm still at the Conjuring house, as you can see. It's kind of a random live stream. I was just sitting here, kind of bored, and I just wanted to see how people are holding up with uh, with all the virus and stuff going on. Yeah, I am at the moment, Tim. Can't really go anywhere, and I'm from Maine, and everyone's on like a kind of like a lockdown there for right now, and we are here in Rhode Island too as well. Um, yeah, I do sometimes, to be honest, but I'm pretty used to the house. I've been here off and on since the summertime. Um, it's different, yeah. Um, it's been quiet the last couple of days, but every once in a while something will happen and it will surprise me. But I haven't had anything too bad happen, so. And it's a beautiful place. It's outside, it's just amazing. I love it here. How's everyone holding up out there? I know it's gonna be pretty hard for everyone. Where's everyone from? Where are you from, Tim? Louisiana. Oh wow. I went to Louisiana years ago. I think I was 10 years old. I think when I went, and we went to Oakdale, Louisiana. It's kind of right. I think it's dead center, if I remember right. Maybe not. I don't know how you stay there. The first noise. I'm booking my. But I gotta get a little closer so I can read these and you can hear me better. 20 minutes. New Mexico. Wow. How's everybody holding up in Mexico? I just kind of come on. I just want to see how everybody's doing. I'm not sure if I'll do anything paranormal or not, but you never know. Some good stuff happens all the time when you're not paying attention, anyways, or not looking for it. So Albuquerque. I don't know how many United States. Yeah. Anybody found any toilet paper out there? It's crazy. It's gone. Like every time I go to the store, there's none. Luckily though, we have plenty here because of we have groups that were coming in and ghost hunting, but uh, they've all canceled because they pretty much can't leave their state. So um, this is a bummer for everyone, really. Just check and see who's in here. We're from New York, but now South Carolina, nice. I lived in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina for 10 years. It was really nice down there, Myrtle Beach. I miss it. My sister lives in North Carolina right now, Topsail Island, Surf City area. Sumter, South Carolina. Okay, yeah, I know where that is. I've been there. Is anybody? Is everybody else in lockdown right now? Like, can you go anywhere? I went to. We're always supposed to go shopping or whatever like that. The man to be in this house. Yeah. I mean, I feel privileged to be here. Like I know a lot of people would give anything to be in my position, but it's it's a little hard sometimes. But I feel grateful. Feel grateful for being here. Oh, you're on a curfew. What time do they like? When do you have to be in? Only allowed to leave supplies, emergencies. Yeah, I think that's weird. Rhode Island's not letting any like out of staters in right now either, and I've been driving around main plates, so I'm kind of scared. Kind of scared about that. 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Wow, that's kind of crazy. I hadn't even gone out for like a week, and I went out today to just get some food because I was running low. Um, I just helped out with a show for the CW that was here a few weeks ago, and I just finally got the check from that. So I wanted to go get some food, so I was running low, and Rhode Island's weird. Like nothing's changed. Like um, in this area, anyways. Like I went to Walmart and uh, people act like nothing's going on. It was like another just a regular day. People were close. They weren't keeping their space or anything like that, like they're supposed to be doing. People were outside walking around. Kids were playing. Um, it was just like a normal day. I go to see a doctor for my brother. Oops, I pushed that again. I didn't see what you wrote. I'm sorry. Talk about putting the military out to make sure we stay home. And yeah, they had the National Guard here on borders around Rhode Island um, that weren't letting outer staters in, like any. So if I was going to go up north visit family. Good thing I didn't because I want to make it back. I've been stuck up there. But yeah, it's crazy. It just feels like, to me, it just feels like we're losing all our rights all at once. Like, I know it's to stop the spread of this stuff, but yeah, it just seems like we have no rights. Like, it's like a total different country now. Uh, has any of you been able to go ghost hunting at all? Or I've done some things here, but um, I have like a bunch of spare box stuff I just haven't gone over. If you watched that last video I put up, that was only like 5 minutes into it. As you can see, I didn't even like it was just 5 minutes of spirit box. Um, I didn't even, I have like a couple hours to go over, and I haven't. I just don't do it. Like I get frustrated. I've had like the only good box I had left is Simon's that he sent me. Like all my other ones are broke, or one I'm waiting for a charger for. This house breaks stuff all the time. Like I've had voice recorders break, 4 or 5 spirit boxes are broken. Like I'm running out of equipment, so um, this little one's been my go-to lately. Um, but I'm not used to like the sound of it yet. It's taken me a while to kind of have to. It's almost like you have to get a relationship with your spirit box. You have to get used to the sound of it, and it seems like spirits have to get used to it too. So yeah, that I'm getting. It's a little hard to get used to, but they're. I mean, they did say John Huntington very clearly the other day, so I can't say it's hard to hear, um, which blew me away. I heard in real time. Do spirits react to anything you ask, like knock a book off or knock? Um, they have. They've done knocking, stuff like that. There was a group here that the door opened on command. That's right in front of me. Um, but that door has been shut. It hasn't opened up for a week now. So we've had books fall off the shelf. I have on the video. My last video I put up actually was from the summer, um, where a book fell off the shelf. I had just gone to use the bathroom and I noticed the book on the floor. And I'm like, okay, I don't remember that being there. So I went back to the main room in there and looked at the DVRs, and Bill Brock and I found it on there. And we were like, spirit stalker, hey. Oh, and speaking of stalkers, like we still get people stalking this place. Like I have like tons of videos of people just trying to get on the property. Um, I've seen your videos. Oh, thanks, Tim. I appreciate you watching those. Yeah, there's people that's even with this virus going on, there's people still going out front and like trying to get in, and you have to like yell at them, or they see you. Usually they just leave. But I mean, I don't think Corey or Jen or anyone here really minds if people take pictures from the road, because you can't really. It's public property, so you can't really say, "Oh, you can't take a picture." But just just be careful if you do come to take pictures. I have a video where people parking out front and they're like right in the road, and then people have to go around them, and then other cars come and almost get hit, and it's just crazy. Like, just be careful if you do. Just try to stay out of the road. If you do take pictures, it keeps trying to focus. It's probably from me moving around, or could be a ghost. I don't know. I'm hoping something will fall for you guys or something will happen, but I just wanted to. I'm just here, and I just wanted to just chat with everyone, do something a little different instead of the normal walking around with a noisy ghost box or the blatant audacity of some people's shit. Yeah, I mean, it's all right. I mean, I would do the same thing. I would probably do the same thing. I'd probably try to take pictures of the place. So, and if it's somebody I know, I don't care. Like, um, if you saw me outside or whatever, or if you messaged me, I wouldn't mind coming out taking pictures. I'm not doing anything. So, hey Danielle. So I'm just sitting here at the Conjuring house, you know, wait for this virus to end. Oh yeah, the spirit box. How did I wasn't I forgot about that. Wow, yeah. I was sitting there for like I went away for a couple days, and I was sitting in that same spot the whole time I'm gone. And then I stayed the night, and I got up, and I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, where did my spirit box go? So I'm looking on the DVR, and I'm like, where did it go? Like, is it gone? I don't remember moving it. So I rewound the tape, and sure enough, it was like 12:07 in the morning, whoop, right off the footstool. And what's weird is I had it sitting like in the middle, actually a little more towards me. So I try to debunk it, and it kind of like if it did fall, it would fall and just like stay there. This just kind of went like off and onto the floor, um, which is strange. Just sitting here. I know, doesn't it sound funny? Like I never thought in a million years I would be here, you know, during the apocalypse or whatever. I hope it's not apocalypse, but whatever is going on. I never thought in a million years that I would be here. And like I said before, I feel very privileged to be here. Um, it's not a bad place to ride out this virus, that's for sure. You get ghosts here. I mean, you get a beautiful place, and out back, it's just amazing. It's wildlife everywhere. If you saw my Facebook the other day, there's deer out back, um, turkeys. I have videos of turkeys running around. Actually, I had a turkey. I have a video of it. I haven't asked Jen and Corey if I can put it out yet, but but we have a video on the I caught. Oh, the motion alarm went off in the driveway, and I'm like, who the hell's here? You know? And I look outside, no one's there, so I rewind the cameras, and it was a turkey. A turkey went right in front of the motion sensor, set it off, and I get a video of it. It's so funny because it stops in front of it and just kind of walks around by himself. You know, doesn't have much turkeys around him. So I thought that was pretty funny. Does anyone get touched in the basement? Oh, I gotta see that. I didn't get to read all that. Let's see. Does anyone live chat? Oh, that's visible. There we go. Does everyone get touched in the basement? Does it just pick certain people? Um, I personally, I personally haven't been touched. Maybe lightly, like not like just enough to notice. Um, but I don't know. It seems to pick. I think about it. It seems to pick smaller, like tiny people, like when Josh and Seth were here, they're really small people, um, and he got touched twice. We've had some women. It's mostly women that have been touched. It's all in the same area, which is kind of weird. It's like um, in the basement down towards the end where the heating system is. That's where they always get touched. Air stride is something very heavy, very serious, nothing to take lightly. Yeah, I think it depends on the person really. Like I've been around this stuff like so much, like it doesn't bother me. But like some people won't even come in the house, like they have that bad feeling or heaviness. A lot of people have described that, but I think it sounds strange, but I think what it is I've been here so long that I'm kind of like friends with the spirits. If that makes any sense. Like when I first came here too, it was overwhelming. Um, like we would stay in the middle room in downstairs and close both doors off um, because it was over here. Nobody would sleep upstairs. Um, we it was hard to go to the bathroom in the morning. I mean, in the middle of the night. But now it's just like another day. I thought it was creepy how when this all started in Wuhan. I'm trying to see. I hate how it just fades away. Brought people from Europe and America home to quarantine are from the company Four Horsemen. So it was the Four Horsemen. Oh, that's weird. I was listening to a song called The Four Horsemen today. I was blasting it. Like, that's funny how you would say that. The spirits seemed friendly when the group was there with Joe and Eric. How is it when they don't like someone? Well, it's so weird. Like, I deleted it because I had a moment where I just got really frustrated, and that's not usually like me either. But on the spirit box, it was saying one of them said, "We don't like you, John," but then another one said, "We do like you." So it's almost like some spirits like having you here and some don't. Um, it's really strange. I think just like any person, like some people like you and some people don't. So some spirits do, and some spirits don't. Eric has been around it as well, pretty much his whole life. You should visit his basement. That would be cool. Yeah, he's a nice guy. I was very glad to finally meet Eric, and he was nothing but nice to me when he came here. It was fun investigating with him for a little while. We got some pretty good stuff together. He has a lot of energy, and the spirits love that energy. Me, I'm more of a laid back person, but I think a person's energy definitely, um, like some teams come in here, they have tons of energy and they're um, really focused and they're really into it and more open, then and stuff will happen for them. Spirits will open up to them. Then others come here, kind of, they're kind of different. They're not kind of skeptical, not really open to it, or have like a bad demeanor to them. I mean, we don't get really any bad teams, but I'm trying to just if they have a different personalities get different stuff here, you know. Yeah, it's all about the energy. That's what Corey always says. It's all about the energy. All right, let me read some of these comments here. Sorry, I'm getting a little behind. So the energy house in general doesn't change. It does for certain people. You could get one person in here and nothing would happen at all, and then you could get someone in here and just stuff happens constantly. Like when Josh and Seth were here, that was an amazing night. Like there's a lot of stuff they didn't put in the video, a lot of spare box stuff they cut out. But man, yeah, with their energy and their personality, it really brought the spirits out here. And same with Eric's with his personality, it really brought them out. I think the spirits don't really mess with me when I'm here alone as much. Oh, I can't say that, they're knocking stuff over when I get you on video, but it's almost like they're used to me. But yeah, when newer people come here though, they seem to show off. Like I think who was it? Jeff Belanger came here one day, and like his case to his laptop fell like for no apparent reason, and he's just like, oh okay, So it just depends on the person. I'm kind of all over the place tonight. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Definitely. Yeah, it's all about intention. You're right. Yeah, definitely is. If you come in here with good intentions and you just want to talk to them, they usually react. You come in here and you're just like, oh, whatever, this is BS, blah blah blah. Then they don't tend to react as well. Hope I'm not boring you guys. I just kind of wanted to have somebody to talk to tonight, so I went live. I really wish the spirits would knock something down or something, but they tend to do it while I'm sleeping though, and then I'll wake up in the morning and there's stuff on the floor, and I'm like, okay, something happened last night. It looks like a black mist on that window beside you. Spirits are boring tonight. They chilling too. A black mist. Sure it's just not the plastic on the window? And we have seen a black mist here before. Is anybody on here from like another country or anything like that? Or is there anything you guys would like to see? Like any part of the house that you'd like to see that you haven't seen? I still haven't watched all of Eric's live stream yet. Um, I told him I was gonna go over it, but Farland, Ohio. Yeah, the whole inside. Yeah, I wish I could show you every nook and cranny, but for some reason, I kind of understand it. Corey and Jen don't really want me to show every little part of the house at once. Oh, thank you. Too. Well, I can walk you around a little bit, show you the house. It's all right. Let's take a look at some stuff. You must be bored with me just sitting here talking to you. So, all right, let's switch this around. Is that a deck of cards? Yes, it is. I have no idea who left those here. It's different. And then we have Andrea's books sitting out here, a couple of them. She signed them. Maybe not. The most haunted spot in the house. I would say this room is pretty haunted with stuff falling and things like that. The door is opened up. This door is opened up by itself before. And it's been locked forever. It's barely even shut right now, I think, and you can't get it to move at all. So I'm not sure. It depends on this virus, whether we do anything or not. I can't really speak for Jen and Corey. Really, I'm just their friend and just help them out with the house. We've been ghost hunting together for years, so here's all our dolls. We have Elf. He's a EM detector in the back. I'm sure you've seen him before. Somebody gave this doll to us the other day. What was his name? Brother Frank. He has a YouTube page. He was here and some others. He gave us a doll, and then Michael Owens gave this to us, to Corey. Oh my God, I love this fireplace. We had it going quite a bit over the winter, but I think it needs to be cleaned. It's been cleaned once, but it still needs to be cleaned. Funny story about that. uh, Funny story about that. I set the fire up and I went to just go use the bathroom one morning, and I come out and the whole place is smoked out. And Bill Brock and Bill's out there like, oh my God, what's going on? And if you just have a log come out just a little bit, it smokes the whole place out. And like the alarms are going off. Corey's calling me like, what the hell's going on, man? I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, you know. But yeah, it's amazing here. It really is. It's the best thing just hanging out by a fire. Yes, that is definitely bliss. That's what I was just thinking, Chris. It is just, yeah, it's so cool. But you can see where it smoked out quite a bit. And I had a really old Ouija board up there, like 1919, and I just took it down because it got smoked out. It's some of Simon Cox's stuff that he sent me. A motion detector and a REM pod. This thing is really sensitive. Like if I turn it on and I just walk around in there, it goes off. Pretty dark in here. Hold on, let me turn the light on. Here's the awesome kitchen. The haunted kitchen. Sorry, guys. I had to take it off Wi-Fi. It's too far from the router. Funny story about this kitchen. So Corey went somewhere. I can't remember what it was, and he come back, and all the cupboards were open, and we didn't have a camera on it at the time. So it's another thing that happens here a lot too. The spirits will do stuff just out of the camera's reach, like something will fall, or they're really well known to do that. Is anyone still there? I know I lost connection a few times. I apologize for that. I've had this door open up before too, like I'm just chilling in here and it's opened up before. But they do move pretty easily. Oh, I absolutely love this beehive oven where they used to cook back in the 1800s. Isn't that amazing? It's so cool. Oops, put it shut. This thing we made just messing with Carl Johnson. I don't know if you know him or not, but he comes by here quite a lot to visit, and we just made this funny shrine for him just to be funny. If you're wondering what all that is. It's so quiet here. Definitely a weird feeling when you're walking around here by yourself. Carl, yeah, he's pretty cool. He's been nothing but nice since I've met him. First time I met him, he took me out for breakfast with his friend Elise. So John Giles made these. They're really amazing. Cornhole. I just need to get some bags. some bean bags. You guys want to go upstairs, check that out? I haven't been up there like a couple days actually. It's so dark. Let's see if I cannot see anything. I need to get one of those fancy things like Eric has so you can see. Holy cow. It's so pitch black. Alright, there we go. This room here in the summertime, during the day I came to sleep up here because I hadn't slept all night. The first time I slept here, sorry, I was reading you guys. Oh, hey, Joe. Yeah, you want to go see if the chair is rocking? I've been trying to debunk that, and that was amazing cat capture you guys got. The first time I slept up here was in the summer during the day, and I heard footsteps come up through the bedrooms, and I thought it was Bill from downstairs, and I was looking to see if he actually was going to come into the room to ask me a question or something, and he didn't. So I went back to sleep. I was like, whatever, I must be hearing him walk around downstairs. Um, so I went back to sleep. Hour later, I heard the same thing. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go downstairs and ask Bill. I get downstairs, Bill's sound asleep, and he wakes up, and I walk by his bed, and I'm like, were you upstairs? And he says, no, man, I've been sleeping down here the whole time. And I'm like, oh, okay. So that was my first like experience, very good experience. Here's the middle bedroom where Cynthia had her stuff happen to her. Yeah, it is calm most of the time here. I haven't been up here in a while. It's definitely a weird feeling, Tim. Especially when you're walking around in here in the dark with no way to see at all. All right, let me turn this light on. You've seen that video where the ball rolls off. I put it here, and it's been sitting here for like 2 weeks. And the video, if you noticed, it was like right here, and it rolls forward, rolls across the whole room. Like you have to really push that. Like it wants to roll back towards the wall. And in the video, it rolls all the way, rolls down over Elf, and goes all the way over to the fireplace, and then back down around here, and then around and stops. Oops, trying to see what you guys said. My screen froze, but the audio didn't. Huh, that is weird. Well, I'm glad you're back. I would be sleeping with the covers over my head. Oh. Yeah, that doesn't always help, though. You know, I remember when I first started sleeping here, I kept thinking about the part in the movie where the girl gets like her covers pulled and then her legs pulled off the bed. I was always thinking of that when I was sleeping here. I'm like, oh my God, I'm never going to go to bed if I keep thinking this way. Yeah, you were up wicked late. That's why you were sound asleep, passed out. You guys were hardcore. I'm talking to Joe. He was hardcore, man. They stayed up all night trying to get as much evidence as they could, and they did a really good job. And they, I think one morning, Joe, and you guys didn't go to bed till like 8 o'clock in the morning. I was like, wow, you guys are hardcore, man. Like, then he's passed out on the couch downstairs. Not a care in the world. Oh yeah, they are making a new movie, aren't they? Oh man, it's gonna get even crazier here then. Once all this virus stuff's over with. I guess we'll head back downstairs. Yeah, you're snoring pretty loud, Joe. I can't say much. I'm a pretty bad snorer myself. And Corey's a pretty good snorer too. I'm sure you guys noticed. I guess anybody's gonna snore like that. You were up for so long. It really is a pretty large house too. Oh, is it Conjuring 3? Is that what you're talking about? I'm really bad about going on the internet and looking at stuff. Like, I think Facebook maybe is like the only thing I'm really on. Looks really cloudy in here. Like really cloudy. It's weird. Oh my god, I didn't realize I talked in my sleep until um, someone was telling me, like, saying these different things that I was dreaming about. I'm like, how did you know? I'm like, you were talking in your sleep the whole time? I was like, oh my god. Yeah, I do the same thing. Talk, snore. Like, I don't know how anybody can put up with me. I really don't. Yeah, did you guys see that too? All this, the lighting? Or... It's really strange. Trying to think where else go around. I didn't expect to be on this long, but yeah, I love this library too. It's like I brought someone on a tour here once, and they like that's all they did. They sat in this library for like 3 hours just looking at the books. Like that's all they cared about. I was like, okay, that's what you want. You can look at the books. But yeah, there's some pretty amazing books in here. Oh, the book that fell. That was right here. Um, Moral Relativity. It's the book that fell. It's like it was like I can't like I can't even knock it off myself. I just tried. That's pretty funny. I couldn't get the book to fall myself. It's like wedged in there, like really good. I think in the video though, it was kind of closer. It was like out here a little more. I don't think it was way back in there. But this is the one right here that fell. David B. Wong. What's David B. Wong about? Oh, the Dirty Book? I definitely know where that is, Joe. There's a bunch of dirty books over here. I won't go. I won't show any of the insides because I probably get in trouble on YouTube. But this is one of them Joe's talking about. A love-making companion to the joy of sex. It's funny too. Like in Amy and Adam were here. That's the first book they pulled out. Was that one. Just gonna set it up there. But yeah, there's some pretty interesting books here. It's under the pillow. It's a manual for dummies. Yeah. Private. It's all kinds of weird books. Wish I had some survival books in here. I might need those pretty soon. It's so quiet here tonight. There's all the origin of Satan, Jesus before Christianity, all kinds of weird stuff. Yeah, the books were here from the former owners. His name is Jerry, former owner. Oh, no, it's not a Frank's Books. We've had a Frank's Box here before. If you go on Live Paranormal's page, we used a Frank's Box in there one night. It kind of does look like Frank's Box a little bit, but it's one that Simon Cox makes. He sent me a few things to try out. Good thing he did it when he did, because now you can't really, it's hard to send things, I guess. What else came with the house? You'd have to ask Jen and Corey that. I know the books came here. There's a lot of notes from the former owner in there. I won't show those. It's kind of private, but all these things came with the house. A lot of pictures, and oh, I don't know if I showed you. There's an awesome. It's like a Kentucky long rifle, I believe is what it is. That thing is amazing. It's like the Civil War period, I believe, and it's the real deal. Yeah, the notes are hard to read too. Like his handwriting is just definitely like a doctor's or something. But yeah, I love this. Love this Kentucky long rifle. I guess you could shoot accurately for up to 200 yards with that thing. It was these really weird notes by the former owner. He was a psychologist, but he was also like talking about life and death and all these theories, and it's really interesting stuff. He was super intelligent. This doll was here. It's a grungy thing with no face. All these were hanging. These were hanging here since I've been here. These flowers. There's brooms everywhere. This is an apple cider machine. Yeah, it's so cool here. It's an Amish doll. Oh, okay. Didn't mean to make fun of the Amish doll, but yeah, it's really cool looking. Some pheasants hanging up on the wall. They're just hanging out. Another fireplace. That one works too, actually. Yeah, the beams are definitely I believe they're original. They're all original. I was talking to Roger Perrin. I don't know much about the antiques that were taken. I really don't. You'd have to ask Corey and Jen that one, but yeah, Roger Perrin said this wasn't the original floor in here, but the rest was. He's quite a character too, Roger Perrin. Oh my god, he's so nice. The whole family's like so nice. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I need to? I'm not really trying to give you a full tour, but I thought that was a basement door open at first. It's a laundry door. This is where all the ghosts work out at. This is where we used to, when we first stayed here, this goes out to a porch, and we would all just sleep in this room at night because we were kind of scared to go in the other part of the house. Yeah, I'm glad you made it here, Joe. It was nice having you guys here. Yeah, no, you should come on down. I know it's like possible for you to leave May now, but this is basically where I hide out in there. It's a mess. I won't show you that. But yeah, it's pretty quiet. Nothing's happened tonight. But I've been mostly in the other part of the house. Just hanging out, playing Nintendo. Yeah, I'm sorry. Joe and Vital, I'm sorry I didn't. Wasn't very talkative when you were here. We had like, God, what was it? It was like 10 straight days of groups and a show, and I was just like, Corey and I about had enough. Like, it was tiring. Um, but it was nice having you guys here for sure, and I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. And you guys really caught some great stuff. I can't wait for your documentary to come out. It's gonna be so cool. Just really wish they would just like knock a book over or something, just so you can. If you guys knock a book over in here, just to let everybody know that you're still here, that would be amazing if you could do that. No, nobody's coming. Everyone's canceled. Plus, I think it's some law right now. Hi, Tina. I forgot your paranormal walk night walkers was your screen name, so I forgot that was you. Sorry about that. And you're welcome. For live streaming, you guys are keeping me company. So yeah, we can't have anybody here. I think we had a group one Sunday, just like 10 people that came in for a few hours. Not this Sunday, but the Sunday before. So no one's been here really since then. Nobody. I don't think we're even allowed to have anybody as far as it's kind of like entertainment things are all shut down. Oh, have a good night, Pam. Thank you for stopping in. Guess we can do a quick spirit box session, I guess. Creepiest thing that's happened to you since you have been here? Um, that's a good question. Creepiest thing. Um, Hearing that girl say hello out loud to me, that was pretty creepy. Um, yeah, that's what I heard. I was watching some of Andrea's live stream. She said she was exposed to the virus on the sea. Oops, sorry guys, I lost her there for a second. I'm back. I know, I wish we could tell them too, Joe. It's pretty crazy, huh? Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, it does it a lot. The last time I was live, it did the same thing. It would just cut in and out or shut completely down, or it's pretty crazy. Oh yeah, I was going back to what? Yeah, I guess Andrea said the other day she got exposed to Corona while they were filming the CW here. I know all the guys that were here from California. They were kind of under the weather when they got here, so we were all pretty sketched out about that for a while. Oh yeah, the scariest thing that happened to me. I'm trying to think. Um, that lady that talked out loud, that was scary. She's done it a couple times. Um, we've heard big bangs in the middle of the night. That's woken us all up, and we can't figure out where it's coming from. That's kind of scary. Oh, I know. It's so great to be able to do this. I mean, yeah, if we didn't have this, like, we'd all just be sitting around wondering how everybody else is doing, you know? Yeah, we can all be bored together. These floors are so creaky. I guess I can try a spare box session for a few minutes. It's not usually that great in this area, but give it a try. Yeah, I didn't the other day. I just got kind of aggravated. Like, I don't know what it was. I shut everything down. Which usually doesn't happen with me. I don't usually. This one I have a hard time. It's a good spare box, but it's really kind of a lot of static. But spirits, if you're here, can you come say hello? Hello, hi, something, and then I think the corona was the radio. John. Yeah. Yes, I'm here. Sorry guys, I'm back again. Are you still here? Can you hear me, John? Yes, I can hear you. It's like, can you hear me, John? Yes, I'm here. It's still up. Who's here with me? Can you say your name? Philip? I'll leave it to you. In the show, 1%. I speed it up a little bit. It's getting a lot of radio come through. Spirits, if you're here and you're dead, can you say dead, please? John. Wow, that's a clear John. Yes, I'm here with you guys. Goosebumps. If you're in this room and you're dead, can you say dead, please? So I know you're here. You're dead, you heard me. Spirits, if you're here, can you move a book or knock something off the shelves so I know you're here? Spirits, can you move one of these books, please? Don't hit. Yeah, this got like back pains a little bit. It's weird. Are you guys messing with my back? Anointing? If you're messing with my back, can you say back? Or am I just getting old? That's probably what it is. Sit? Okay. Going with old. Yeah, I know. Sucks. Are you still here? If you're still here, can you go up to this box and say, "I'm here"? If it's dark where you are, can you say dark? How many spirits are in the room? Can you tell me? Can you give me a number of how many spirits are in this room right now? The chair is not very comfortable. Spirits, if you can move one of these books, can you say book, please?
Can you please knock a book off a shelf, please? Can you let us know you're here by knocking off a book or moving something, please? No books. Okay. John, if you're still here, can you say John, please? Hello? If you're in this hallway and you're dead, can you come say dead, please? It's me. Is that you, Mary? You're Teresa? Yeah, the virus is in me. Alright, spirits, I'm gonna shut this off. Can you say goodbye, please? Goodbye. I can't wait. I ordered a charger for my spare box. It's way clearer. I cannot wait to get it. Like, I tried to order one weeks back and it was the wrong one, so I haven't been able to use it. But I'm really excited to use that one. Yeah, I don't go out very much. That is for sure. I definitely don't go out very much. Let's see. You guys want to go down in the basement, or? I haven't tried that box in the basement, but I've tried other ones with pretty good success. Oh, you're welcome. I don't have one anymore, but I know some people come here with the SLS. Joe's group did with Eric and all them. I'm not sure what they caught, but we have caught. We had a group that caught like a crooked neck person in the basement that was trying to like hold their head up, which was really strange. You could actually see it trying to pick its head up. Off, it was like leaning to one side, and then you would see it push it back up, and it would flop back down on the SLS camera. Right? Yeah. I should go try to get that sometime. I was gonna do a video of me like crawling out of the well, but I'm like, I don't know if it's such a good idea. Yeah, it's a pretty good box that Simon made, and he makes some really cool stuff. Try and get that to stay. Yeah, I don't know about these playing cards here. Open them, right? People are always leaving stuff here. Toys and stuff. That would be too dangerous. Yeah, that would be pretty bad. I just thought it'd be cool, like doing a video, coming out, crawling out of there. That's when you know you've had too much time on your hands. Like, start thinking of things like that. Let's see, just regular cards. Yeah. Cool. Let's see if they'll say it over the spirit box with cards I'm holding. I don't know if you guys can see them. I don't know if they will or not. I don't have, like, some other places I've stayed, I've had a really good connection with spirits. Like the Lucifer's Child building that I stayed at, I had a really good connection with them. Like, I could just turn the spirit box on, and then they would be there talking, like answering questions, and I'd hold up objects and then tell me what I'm holding. And, but yeah, this place, I honestly don't have the best spirit box sessions. I have decent ones, but it's not like it has been at some places. I don't know, but they definitely moved a lot of objects around and things like that. So that hasn't really happened in other places as much as here. I'm gonna try this just to see if they'll react to it. I got cards, and I'm just gonna hold up the cards and see if they'll tell me what I'm holding. Spirits, if you're here, and you want to play cards, can you say cards, please? No, I've heard a few people saying it's pretty good app. There was a group here the other day that was using it. Spirits, what card is this I'm holding up? Can you see it? Can you see this? What number is that? Can you see this card? What number is that?
get my other spirit box up and running. That one I have a really good connection with. I'm used to hearing it. And I've never seen object move on any live stream I've watched. Yeah, I wish it would. Well, I don't know. Been on quite a lot longer than I thought. The app's $9.99. I had a friend of mine that used to send me apps to try out all the time. Thomas Toller used to send me like 10 free apps to try out, and I actually got some really crazy stuff with it. I was pretty surprised. So I know a lot of people are against apps and things like that. Some of the responses are just undeniable. I used to use EchoVox a lot. I don't have my phone anymore, but I used to use that. It worked pretty good. I think Corey still has it. Yeah, EchoVox is probably the best one I've used. I don't know what's happened to Danny Bigbeard though. I haven't heard from him for a long time. The one that created the EchoVox. Yeah. Josh and Seth, I hope they come back. They're just fun. They are fun. They have a great energy about them, and they're so excited when stuff happens. It's nice to see. Like, it's definitely nice to see some people that haven't experienced stuff experience it. Yeah, you can slow down this one too, but just lets more radio through. But yeah, I can't wait to go live again. I'll probably go live Saturday. I should have my charger for my spirit box that I love to use. And I get way better results. I mean, this is really good. With this box here, I've noticed you hear stuff live, but when you slow this one down, you hear all kinds of stuff, like things you don't hear live at all. That's what I think is really cool about that box. My other one, I hear everything live, pretty much. I really would like to go back to Parsonsfield Seminary. That place is just awesome for the spirit box. It was just non-stop. Present trouble seeing or see differently. Color be wrong. Huh. Yeah. Could see differently. Mary's story on Fade to Black. Huh, that's weird. I have a video. I was at the YMCA in Auburn, Maine, and I used to work there, and afterwards I would do spirit box sessions, and they would allow me to do them after work as long as I had work done. And I was pointing to different balls, these workout balls, and I would to ask them what the colors were, and they were actually telling me the right colors of each ball, like clearly. Also, another place I'd love to go back to is the Greater Romford Community Center. God only knows we can go back to these states, you know. But that place is just really good. First night I was there, they actually I asked them to scream. They screamed out loud, and then this is the first time I ever ghost hunted with Corey. He's like, "Are you serious?" And then a few minutes later, I asked again if they could scream out loud, and they screamed out loud a second time, and he was just like, "Oh my god." Um, you guys have any questions for me? They learned to cheat. Yeah, that's true. Well, if you guys don't have any questions for me, I'll probably just sign off for the night. But I will definitely come back Saturday. Go around. If not, I should be here. Where else am I going to be, right? Would it be better for you guys on Friday or Saturday to do live? Like, I really should have my spare box all together. I think Friday. I should have the charger for it. Would Friday be better or Saturday? I know a lot of people aren't working right now and stuff. Friday? Okay. I think I'm doing Friday. Tomorrow I'm actually going to a friend's, but don't tell the police that. For the day. So I'll try to get back Friday. The sooner the better. Okay. Yeah, I'm like so excited to get that spirit box back up and running. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's the one that I used where they were talking about the 7 dead soldiers, and I used it at I've used it at a bunch of places, but it always has such clear replies. And I'm used to hearing that one. Like, you kind of have to have that connection. You kind of have to use up a spare box for a while to get that connection. Kind of like how I used the 589 for years because I had a connection with it. So I should probably start using that one again. But hopefully I didn't bore you guys too much. Probably the most laid back ghost hunter there is. So I do get excited sometimes, but also I've been doing like a daily recording of things that have happened and stuff, and I'll probably show that eventually. But yeah, stopped for a while and lost. Yeah, it's like something you have to work on. It's really weird. But I don't know. The first time I ever did it, though, I had a connection. It was strange, and then it comes and goes sometimes. Um, I think what it really depends on with the spirit box is like say you're having a bad day or something, and it's something you really don't want to do, and then you go and do the spirit box, you're not gonna get anything. If you come in and you're like, okay, I'm feeling good today, the spirit's gonna talk to me, I'm really positive, I want to do this, I'm excited. That's when they start talking to you. When you get past that doubt of what you're hearing, that's when they open up to you more. Spirits do. If you come in and you doubt everything you're hearing, then they don't communicate with you as well. First time on your live stream, so thank you and good night. Good night. Thank you for watching. No Huck Finn. All right, I'm gonna ask them one more time, see if they'll move something, and then I'll shut this down. Let's switch this around. These cards back. Spirits, if you're here, can you please move a book? No, it's the last time I'm going to ask you for the night, and then I'll leave you spirits alone. All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope I wasn't too boring.
Huck, Corey, and Jen. uh, yeah, it's probably right. They love doing that. Doing stuff while I'm sleeping, usually. About to sleep, and they'll do something. All right. Well, good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'll let you know if anything moves. Thanks for watching, and like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And hopefully you guys have a great night and stay safe. Stay safe, guys, and hopefully everybody stays healthy. And hopefully this virus will be over with soon and we can all go back to our normal lives. If not, I'm sure I'll come here a lot more and talk to you guys. So good night, everybody. Thank you. Thank you very much for watching.